Alrighty, welcome back to more GT4. Now, off screen I did a few missions that I couldn't do. I did this one was very close. The key to this one, compared to what I was doing, is you gotta be aggressive with braking and overtaking. And also cleaning up the lines that I was doing really bad at. This one... Oh wait, I did this one on screen. This one was actually super easy. I did this first try off screen. Basically, get better cornering compared to what I was doing. This one was annoying mostly because the AI suck at passing you. So it's tricky to get the AI to do what you want them to do, so you can actually leapfrog over the first place contender. This one, since I stopped braking at the final turn of this race, I did it fairly easily. This one was a piece of shit. I had a lot of trouble with this one. I ended up having to cheese it at the very end. So, as for stuff we have to do, we have these two. I'm not gonna do these probably, because we know I'm gonna struggle with them. And Mission 34 is just brutal, period. Hey, Gabriel. Yeah, I just mentioned that I did the Subaru Slipstream. I also got a really good race car with it. The Pangai Zonda, which I used in the Zonda circuit in 3. The Italian Avant-Garde. Which, yeah. So here we're on Laguna Seca. And we are using the 737 or 787B. So I'm only going to show these once. If I get close, I might try doing them. But I feel these are just going to require practice. So let's see, how does the 787B compare? Okay, very good. Does it brake well? Yeah, it brakes pretty good. Except, let's actually have a good run. Let's not have a shit run. Let's not have a run where I just go right into the sand immediately. A reminder to everyone, I'm playing this on the real console, not on an emulator, so I can't just fire up a save state like 5 seconds before the countdown stops. Though if I had that at my disposal, I would absolutely take advantage of it. Probably braking way too early there. You know what, let's just roll with this for right this second. Yeah, I'm doing really terrible already, but whatever. Okay. Not the best turning car, I gotta say. Very fast, but doesn't turn super well. Brakes are good, though. on, get on the goddamn road, dude. Okay, I gotta take this a lot more carefully. Take advantage of the acceleration of this car. You know the 787 beat can go fast. Apparently, I don't know how true this is. It probably is true. But apparently this vehicle actually won the real-life 24-hour Le Mans a long time ago. Someone in the chat or comments can confirm. Oh, fuck you. Get out of the goddamn road. Okay. The fact that I got a 5-second penalty, lost a lot of speed because I hit that car, this dipshit RX-7, and had the 5-second penalty, and did badly on the last turn, that to me says this is definitely easily doable. I just need to practice this. With a few more good attempts, I could definitely do that. Did I try strats on the Monaco mission? No, I did not. The only reason I haven't is because when I've been doing this, first off, I've been hard focusing on one mission at a time. This took forever. And, right now I'm currently working on New York. Like I told you on Discord, I am making progress here, but I still need to be a couple seconds faster. The key is that you definitely want to use your brakes. And don't lose too much speed entering that one section. And of course at the very end. Silesia Showdown. Now for a battle of Silesia sports coupes at the new Fuji Speedway. Gap between the leading TA22 and your Silesia GT is 37 seconds. Can you make a miracle happen? I doubt I'm going to be able to make a miracle happen, but I'll try. Okay, now this is a variant of this racetrack I'm not familiar with. Okay. I am familiar with this part. Although I think I took that first turn a little too widely. Okay. Okay. Probably should have gone wide, taken the turn on the inside, and then cut into the inside. That would be my guess. Okay, I can speed this up. I might have been able to bully this guy, I'm not sure. Ah, come on, turn. Okay. So, if I'm within 4 seconds, I can definitely do this with practice. Though, the finish line's like right up there. There's no way I get this. Holy shit! That's definitely doable. I'm definitely doing that one. There was a lot. I made a shitload of mistakes there, and I still came that close. I can absolutely 100% do this one. Not gonna lie, I was expecting 0 to be doable for this stream, but this one's definitely feasible. That one was not so bad. Okay, take the turn a little wide. Speed up on the outside and take the inside. Yeah. Okay, we can definitely squeeze in there. Yeah. Oh, god damn it. Get out of the way. Fuck the penalty. Two, one, go. This one's definitely doable. fucked that up so bad. I just so worried about overtaking him. I worried about overtaking him, not actually making the turn. Get on the goddamn road. Don't concern yourself with overtaking yet. Just hit the brakes, make the turn. Not nearly as good as that other run that just had to incur a penalty on me. Oh! If I hadn't bumped the guy, I would have won. I was trying to get some slipstream. I should have moved out of the way. I will do this one. So now I'm getting like hyper focused and fixated. Yeah, milliseconds of difference. Dude, one of the attempts of the one-lap Suzuka circuit, I lost by 0.011 seconds. Needless to say, I was furious. Don't you dare incur a fucking penalty on me, game. And I think I got this one. Yeah, I got this one. Bye-bye. That was by far the easiest of the one-lap magic so far. Yeah, I knew that one was doable. So total time was maybe 12 minutes. And I did get bad luck with the game deciding, oh, penalty. So, yeah, that one was piss easy compared to the other ones. Although this one is definitely doable. Like I said, I just need to not suck. Chevrolet Showdown. Now for a dream race between the latest Corvette race car and the historic Corvette C1. Prove the performance of the modern race car, Infineon Speedway. I'm very, very bad at that. Corvette C5R race car. Okay, that one. Which I have never... Well, I used it in GT3 a little bit in the past. But not recently. My knowledge of Infineon Raceway is terrible. One is actually hard, the car is good, but you're too far away from the lead. Oh. I do see him pretty far from the lead. I also have no idea how fast I should be going for any of these turns. This one I definitely want to slow down for, because this one I remember being quite tricky. Slow down. I can take that at full speed. Okay. I took that one slightly too fast. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. I'm real surprised that wasn't a penalty. And I am how far away? Like 10 seconds? 6.5, okay. With practice, I can make that, but I need to practice a lot. Again, I don't know Infineon Speedway nearly well enough. By the way, I checked out speedrun of this game. I believe it's the current world record. Speedrun actually does all of these one-lap magics. Not these 5, but 25 through 29 to unlock something. Subaru Showdown. Now for a race between the historic Subaru 360 and the powerful Impreza rally car. The difference in base horsepower between the cars is nearly 20-fold. Can you make a miracle happen? And I see it's on the Tsukuba circuit. So this is going to come down to three things. One, my ability to take those windy turns on the right-hand side of the track, and how to take the big turn at the end. 53 seconds in between attempts. Okay. Easier than Infineon? Yeah, I can believe that, just because the track itself is easier. And also, I have experience with this track from Forza. Although, that does not apply to this game, particularly. These other cars don't start moving. This is just going to be a free lap, basically. I think Seattle 3 laps is harder than New York. I would say so at the immediate moment. But that is at the immediate moment. Okay, okay, this one's also doable. Yeah, this one's also doable. I'll be honest, the car you have to use in Seattle, from what I could gather, turns way worse than the one in New York, even though the New York one is bad, too. Also, New York is an easier track overall. One, go. Okay, I feel I've taken this worse so far. Yeah. I did worse because I couldn't overtake the one dude. use a little slipstream action here. Get a little momentum. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me! No way. Yeah, it would be so much nicer if you could skip the wait time. Like, you fire it up, and then it's immediately at the last 5 seconds. 0.009 seconds. What? That is so shitty. Hey, Hoverbike. Good to see you here tonight. Yeah, less than 1/100th of a second. That is... Yeah, that was, that is soul-crushing. The gas. Take this guy and use his body as a momentum to stay stable. Use that guy's momentum. I'm never gonna make this again, am I? Fuck's sake. Throttle the gas. Slipstream. Pass. Fuck, and I took the last turn terribly. God damn it. Fuck. I'm never going to be able to approach that again, am I? I don't think I am. If something like that if something like a 0.00x seconds happens again, I'm just doing this off screen. And we'll look at the rest. I don't... Yeah. Out of the way. Fucking hell! Fuck this last goddamn turn. Okay, how slow do I need to be to actually make the turn? Yes, gear 3 maybe? Alright, rally car is very stiff. Differentials do not like turning powers on. Tapping quickly during corners. Like so. Well, that was a bad execution, but... I wonder if this is viable, since I know... Ooh, but I lost a shitload of speed during doing that. Yeah, I don't think that actually made much of a difference. Yeah, I don't think that actually helped at all. In fact, I think that made everything worse because I had to re-accelerate from low speeds instead of you know, taking that corner at a higher speed and accelerating faster. read that? Once you reach level 25, will I do endurance races? I'll look at the endurance races. I'm not going to immediately do them all. So we're not doing early 24-hour Nürburgring or Le Mans. Come on, go faster. Fuck. Yeah, I'm never gonna approach that again, am I? Fuck it, I'm doing that off screen. Like, if just 1 or 2 turns had been a little better, I would have won that. Lotus Showdown. Now chase the mother of Lotus Sports, the Elon S1 and an E-Spirit V8. This is a showdown between Lotus's old and new, set on the B version of High Speed Ring. B version? Does that just mean reverse? We'll see. Yeah, this is just the reverse Elon. Elon starts 18 seconds in front. If you can skillfully overtake rival cars, you should be able to catch the leader on the final straight. Okay. 18 seconds? Okay, there's definitely something up here. This one was rough. Well, the Elon's definitely way in the lead. Okay, Cars likes to drift a bit. Okay, I've dealt with drifters before. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, now 6th place guy. Allowing me to bash the hell into you. And thank you, game, for not incurring a fucking penalty on me for that. Oh my god, this car drifts around. This one's gonna require some practice. Okay, 3 seconds, let's say. If I can... I'll try that one more time, because I did go off into the grass, and this is not a short... This is not a time-consuming one per attempt. We're getting to the real time-consuming one per attempt, though. Everyone knows what that one is. But yeah, I'm noticing that thing does have some straightaway power. That. Not a fan of touching the wall. Jesus, I did way worse that time. I definitely want to hug the inside of that one turn. I should actually hug the inside of this. Yep. Hug the inside, maybe do some slipstreaming. Maybe? Yeah, do some slipstreaming. Brake. Fuck, I should have been more aggressive like I was in the first run. Slipstream. Okay, I don't even think I had to slow down there, but I did. Also, people are in the way. Yeah, I'm not making this one. Okay. So, I think I can do that, but I need to practice it. Ford Showdown. Some of the high-performance vehicles that defined Ford's history are gathered at the Seattle circuit. The newly debuted Ford GT will race the 1965 Shelby Mustang. Seattle reverse. Okay, 25 seconds. So, if this one's fast... Wait, is this the same vehicle as the 3 laps in Laguna Seca? I think it is. If it is, then this will be fine. Well, the vehicle's handling will be fine, I mean, not the race. Okay, so I don't want to be braking a lot, unless I have to, because, like, I definitely don't want to be braking while making turns with this car. I definitely want to drift into turns. But I will slam the brakes here. This car does not brake well either. Oof. Yeah, this car doesn't brake super well, so... I gotta brake way in advance there. Okay. Something tells me I will be 8 seconds off. Okay. Real surprised that wasn't a penalty. No way. Okay, here we go again. Here we go again. Another one I'm going to try. This one's seemingly a lot more doable. Or, well, than some of the other ones. So I gotta hit the brakes way early at the end of that straightaway. And then probably hit the gas and turn into that one corner. If I didn't get the penalty, I would have done first try. Yeah, I probably would have. And like just that one corner I just did, that was way better than I did the first try. Oh, god damn it, game. Let me turn. Okay, so that I definitely know how to take that first little S-turn thing. So, if possible, let off the gas and just turn. Just turn without pressing the gas or the brake. Okay, yep, that's exactly how we take that. Gonna slow way the hell down. The gas aggressively. Okay, I wanted to hit the car and not incur a penalty. Alright, so go fast, hit the brake way earlier than I did. Okay, that was a much smoother execution. Okay, cool, cool. Not the best turn there, hitting the wall, but hey, I didn't get a penalty. And I fucked it. I fucked it right at the end. Three, 2, 1, go. Ford, get out of the way. Ford. Fucker. Go faster. Okay, I got this one. So, you just gotta be slightly careful and know how to take some of the turns. I would actually say this is the new easiest one. Even if it took me a little longer than the Fuji Circuit one. Alright. Not gonna lie, I expected to only be able to do 0 out of the 8 that I had to do. Cadillac Clen is a little hard. The car doesn't turn very well. But the fact that I got 2, I did better than I thought I would, even if they were easy. Here it is, the Cadillac Super Sports concept car. The CN chases the Tempest GTO and Buick Special muscle cars in this historic General Motors showdown. Oh, Infineon. But it's a sports car course. I'm not sure which variant that is. Oh, this is just the full thing, isn't it? I think it is. Or 21 seconds. So yeah, this car does not turn very well. And also my knowledge of Infineon is not the greatest. Okay. Well, turning's not the best, but I've felt worse. I have definitely felt worse. Cough Seattle 3 laps. Cough New York 3 laps. Turn. Work. Drops revs very slowly. Makes it change gear. Yeah. And I somehow doubt the R2 trick works in this game, does it? The R2 trick is the thing that keeps you in the gear you're at in Gran Turismo 3. That's the only reason I was able to do the S8 test in that game. Oh, I took this way too fast. I should have hit the brakes way earlier there than I did. That was surprisingly close, but I think I will still do that one off screen. A couple turns I didn't do very well, especially that one at the end, close to the end. But again, that just is me needing to practice the track itself. And now for the big one, which I guarantee I'm not first trying. Mercedes Showdown. Now chase the famous 300 SL lead car in the far superior SLR McLaren. These two sports cars from contrasting eras appear on the sacred Nürburgring. Everyone says that this is the worst driving mission in the entire franchise. Like, literally everyone says this is the hardest one by far. Mostly because of the 2-minute wait in between attempts, and the fact that you're on Nürburgring, which takes about 8 minutes to complete. 7 if you're in a super duper high performance car. Close the 123 second lap gap no way I can do that first try. If I do, I'd be very amazed. Now, I have seen people complete this, and apparently I have to do, including the 123-second head start that puts you at a disadvantage. Oh my god, it's heartbreaking when you're just a fraction of a second behind the beetle up front. Oh my lord, I can only imagine. I hear you have to do this in a total time of roughly like 9:12 or 9:13 in order to even possibly win this. I don't know how badly I'd flip out if I was 0.01 seconds behind. Okay, here we go. So, how well does this car turn? Not well for a super race car, but for a normal race car, not bad. Well, if I was seriously trying to do this, I'd already be resetting because, yeah, this car's just sort of flying off into the middle of nowhere with the slightest touch. Something tells me this car does not have super soft tires equipped. Turn up here. Yeah. There's a little turn up here. Big left. Big long left. I can hit that at full speed. Yes, I can. Then I have to really hit the brakes about here, I think. Okay, that was too early. But yeah, anyone who's ever done this will know that there's no chance of me getting this, because I'm fucking up my lines way too badly. I feel I should be at least 4 seconds ahead of where I'm at now. And yeah, that would have killed any potential chance I had. And that, yeah. Yeah, as that whole section was just bad. Actually, it'd be probably faster to go through the grass. Okay, yeah. This. After some grinding, I'll do this off screen. I don't know if I'll try all of these. I'm still stuck on New York 3 laps, but yeah, after the stream, I might do that in my downtime. We'll see what I feel like doing, though, too. Well, you can buy the car and practice infinitely on arcade mode. Ah, that's a good point. It is definitely a good point. Although, I would also need to equip whatever tires this one has, which feels like hard. Because, yeah, this is not the best turning I've ever seen. It's not terrible, but it's certainly not on par with true race cars either. Like the F1s. Now, I realize I'm still very far behind. Not that I'm getting it, but I do know there's the massive straightaway, which is like 2 miles long. And something tells me that the lead car does not have this level of top speed that this car does. Okay, not good. Yeah, I did not need to brake there. And the good thing about practice mode is you get a ghost car, so you can see exactly how far ahead or behind you are. You know what? Let's go through the grass. Don't know how much of a... Don't know how good or bad that was. Okay, 107. I'm actually surprised I'm even that close with all the mistakes I've made. Yeah, I gotta take that one slower. By the way, I know I've mentioned this in previous streams, but goddamn the IA-15 pace car in this track sucks. It is so bad. Because it loves slamming the brakes early on in, like, many, many corners. And it's especially bad in the El Capitan one. Those two are the absolute worst pace cars I've ever seen. I have failed those quite a few times, mostly because I've accidentally bumped the pace car. Yeah, I took that. Wait. I may have come out of that way too fast. So I don't want to go slow either there. Okay, so yeah, I was 45 seconds behind where I needed to be. Minus the penalties, it still would have been at least 15, I think. Maybe 10, but yeah. So that was my pathetic attempt at doing that one. I need to practice the shit out of that one if I'm to have any hope of doing it. But that'll be it for driving missions. Let's go back to the actual events. Oops, that was not the right thing. There's home. Okay. So far with this car, I've only changed the oil right at the start and equipped the super soft tires. And use nitrous. Let's see if that alone is enough to win me these events. And something to keep in mind is I have septupled my I think I've septupled my, actually no, it's quintupled my A-spec point count, so the AI is going to be significantly better. 122-point race, but that doesn't count. I'm not sure how much nitrous affects the point total. Already completed course 2, Knife Doom. Oh shit, no I haven't. I've kind of been hard focused on this the past 2 days. But I do need to get back to that game. Worst case scenario, I can just trivialize the race by buying a bunch of upgrades. Nitrous doesn't affect the spec points, only upgrades and tires. Oh, that's a little OP. Like if you were going for a max point run. Because holy moly does nitrous make a complete difference between victory and defeat. If you use soft tires, you reduce the spec points. Yeah, I did notice that one. Come on, get out of the sand. God damn it. I would definitely like to have nitrous for some of the 3-lap magics. Or 3-lap battles, rather, not magics. Although they would be nice for the 1-lap magics, too. Turn, you piece of crap. I think the Pagani will be useful for events. Oh yeah, it will. Oh yeah, it will. Like 100% it'll be useful for events. Don't be going into the fucking sand this time. And if I don't get this, I'll just full upgrade. Or maybe not full upgrade, but I'll definitely be getting, I'll definitely be getting, horsepower upgrades, because I need that here, it seems. Yeah. Yeah. So I probably need to upgrade anyway for the manufacturer event. And I'm pretty sure I have sports soft tires already equipped. Wait, Opel Speedster. Wait, that qualifies? Hold on, if that's the case... If that's the case, then... If I can use this... If I can use this, then I'll just use this instead. Okay, let's see. Can I use this? Yes. Alright. This event's getting crushed. Hit 3 points. Yeah, needless to say, I didn't know either that you could use the Opel for this. Yeah, you could easily just come here immediately after the Opel manufacturer event and just crush this. Go! Get in the sand, or get back on the road. There we go. Come on. go. Yeah, that definitely trivializes the event. Trial Mountain. Alright, this will be easy, I think. So, if someone knows, does the total A-spec count, or A-spec point counter that you have affect what vehicles could potentially spawn? Or does it just affect their AI? Basically, like, if you have a high amount of points, does the game try and roll, like, high-tier vehicles for various events when possible? Clear the beginner events? Probably. I don't see why not. Events have a list of predetermined cars. Okay. I mean, I do know that they have a predetermined list of events, but I wasn't sure if there were, like, tiers, if that makes sense. Look on the wiki. Yeah, I think I will. Okay, 3,000 credits. Easy money, but that is pocket change, because I have access to the almighty the Capri event, where you win the 2 easy-ass races, sell the prize car for 265,000 credits, rinse, repeat. And also, you could use the vehicle you win in races, so yeah, easy peasy. Out of the way. Oh, hello, Mazda. Surprised you're not the Speedster. CVX has weapon share between Chris and Claire? Unfortunately, yes. So weapons in the item box that you leave as Claire will be there for Chris. And vice versa. But don't ever leave anything in... Don't ever leave a weapon in the item box for Claire and bring it out with Claire, because then... Like, spoiler, you'll be... When you take control of Chris, there'll be one small section where you take control of Claire. Do not use a weapon for that section overall. Well, you can use a handgun. But that's it. That's all you need. There will be a really horseshit escape sequence. You cannot kill the monster that you need to escape from, so don't be using the grenade launcher against it. That is precisely the thing that soft-locked my brother nearing 25 years ago now. So he didn't have the grenade launcher for the final fight. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it's shared. It's a shared stash, and yeah, you can't just take the weapons that Claire had for Chris and vice versa. That is probably the worst. That is probably the worst mechanic of Code Veronica, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, you'd probably be better off just starting the game over. At the point you're at. Here, like, every time it gets brought up, I am more and more tempted to actually play through the game. And stream it. And I am willing to take a small break from this to relearn the game. And I'll do it on 360 too, because I do have it downloaded on 360, but I haven't touched it yet. Chrysler Prowler 02. I'm not sure if that's any good or not. I do have a A rank. I do also have an A rank stream from many years ago as well. Dodge Ram 1500 Laramie. Alright, let's just buy a pickup truck. Okay. Let's go to America for that. Oh, wait. That's not the dealership. I don't know where it would be. That tyrant zombie returning to palace, but you can't pass the thing. You have 1 health. Yikes. Yeah. Wait. Tyrant zombies returning to palace? Not sure I know which section you're referring to offhand. If you send me a video, I'll recognize where you are immediately. Okay, here we go. Let's just use this. Better send video. Need kill the giant worm. You do not need to kill the giant worm that's just outside the facility. No. You can leave that be. In fact, it's better to leave it be because it takes a lot of bullets to kill, and it's not especially hard to dodge anyway. Alright, yeah, let's buy the supercharger. It's a pretty good investment of 13.5k. Yeah, luckily you don't need to kill the giant worm. I think you can't. I think even if you don't save the prison guard, you still encounter that as Chris. Although it's not that hard to kill by that point. Okay, beginner. Yeah, beginner events. Tyrant zombies when you fight before grabbing the submachine gun. Oh. Yeah, I think I know which one you're referring to now. But it has been like 7 years. Yeah, it has been 7 years since I've played that. I haven't touched it since I did the LP/A rank stream. Now, if I elect to stream the game, would you prefer to see me know what I'm doing, or would you like to see the achievements pop up on screen as I get them? Because I have yet to get any of the achievements. I may also fire up CVX on the PS2, even though it looks like complete shit on the PS2. So I can learn the game again without getting any achievements. Oh, and here's another free hint. Achievements pop up. Okay. Do not be using the bow gun with normal bolts. The normal bolts, unlike in RE2, are completely worthless. Now, you can combine them with explosive powder to make 10 explosive bowgun bolts. Those are insanely powerful. Like, they're much better than the Magnum. They fire super duper quickly, but you can only get a finite amount of them. PS2 version is worse. Yes, because graphically it looks like shit. That's the main reason. And also for the EX game, whatever it's called, apparently it's harder to get the A rank for every character. Except Wesker, because Wesker basically has unlimited time. But I'll at least learn up to the section with Claire, or the section where you go to Antarctica. In other words, where the game gives you a free save. You can die in the room where you get the golden pistols. Oh, from the toxic gas? I think you can. Though I'm not 100% sure. Also, did I really get 200 points out of this? What the hell? I didn't even pay attention to the points I was getting. I'm going to assume that that is like the RE1 room. Actually, there's several RE1 rooms where if you don't do it correctly, you release toxic gas. Yeah, 200 points. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what qualifies this for 200 points, but that last race was trivially easy. Turning's a little shite here. Yeah, I can definitely tell nitrous isn't affecting the point gain, because otherwise I would not be getting 200 points out of this. Okay, easy peasy. Okay. Next week I'll do 2 or 3 streams. I think 2. Let's see how much Code Veronica I get to learning in the next week. 'Cause that would be enjoyable for me to relearn the game. That did not do nearly as much for me as I would have liked. Alright, what have I won? Silverado Concept 02. Don't know if I'll be using that at all. Oh, you get nothing for winning all of the beginner events. Alright, oh, that's fine. Alright, let's go back to the Mazda. Yep, Japan. Mazda. One make races. This one, yep. For now, let's just wing it. Let's see what we get, or what we can do with just super soft tires and use the Mercury on the American events. Yes, you can. You can use them for every single one of them. Oh. Oh, that's a problem. I did not buy super soft tires for this. Alright, well, let's, Alright, I'm gonna assume that if I hit... Actually, yeah. If I hit exit for this, then that will push me to the next race. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's get out of here. Buy those super soft tires, because we have enough money to. Yeah, I thought I had already done that. Okay. Did I get the lightweight upgrades? Well, now we did. Alright. Now let's go back in here and do this. Come on, pass him, pass him, pass him. One of the endurances is unsuited when you need to use Mazda Miata. Oh, and the AI can't do that. Oh, is that the Roadster endurance? Because if it is, it's... Aside from what track it's on, then that's literally the one from GT3 as well. That one was actually a cool event in 3. Because you had to use super hard, well, hard tires. Like, I think optimally you still use hard tires. Maybe medium hard tires. Roadster endurance, okay. So that is in the game. So apparently that is in the game, huh? But it's on Tsukuba and not Apricot Hill. GT5 at 6 hours. Oh man. I assume that you are allowed to save in between pit stops? Or is that not true for 6 hours in that game? You can save. Okay, cool. That's not so terrible. It's not like, not like other things. Can't do B-Spec in the same race. Ah, okay. It's not like Dead Rising's Infinite mode, where you have to survive in the mall for 7 days if you want the achievement. And the Arthur's Boxers unlockable. You have to sit there for 14 hours in real life and survive. There is no saving either, so... Also, your health depletes over time, so you have to go around the mall and eat food in order to survive. And by the way, you starve to death within 4 hours. So, yeah, I don't know what metabolism Frank has in that game, but it must be fucking ridiculous. Thankfully, you can at least pause the game. And I've done that several times, by the way. I think the farthest I've got was 8 hours, but because I'm an imbecile, I ended the run to hang out with my wife because she was lonely. Some fucking gamer I am. But she wasn't even my wife at the time, either. I should have just let her be lonely. And I'm not even, like, joking. I should have kept that run going. And when I say 8 days, I mean in the game, not IRL. Oh, only one lap? Okay, I didn't even pay attention. I thought it was 2. Stage... Oh, nice. Route 5. Ah. Scuba circuit. Demon Souls, you have a class that starts with all stats in level 1. No, that doesn't exist in Dark Souls 1. And I may as well just do the last race. It's not going to take more than 3 minutes, probably. Trial Mountain 2 laps. Okay, this might take 4. There's a classic. There's a classic from 3 that I like to do. Uh-oh. There. Hello? What are you doing? Alright then. Well, that's all 50 points. So, don't have trouble in the Cita de Aria test with the pace car. Which one was that? I have to see which one that was. But the fact that I don't remember it probably means I didn't have that much difficulty with it. Let's look immediately in the IA license. Okay, it's not there. There's none in the super license, I know that much. Oh, this one. Oh. 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 Oh my god. That must be why I forgot about this one. Yeah, the pace car is fucking terrible. And the race itself is not hard, but the pace car is garbage in this one. Like, it's even worse than Nürburgring. I think for this stream, we'll do some American events with the... We'll do some American events with this, with the Mercury. These are definitely longer. These are definitely longer events, though. Car is a good break and turn. You'll use the Shelby muscle car in 1,000 miles. I don't think anything you use will have particularly good braking and turning, just so you know. Although the tracks that you do in that one are, like, a lot of long straightaways, so... Okay, 200... Oh, 200-point race. Oh, boy. Wait. Before I begin, can I use any tires? I actually didn't pay attention to that. Oh, no restrictions. Okay, cool. Alright, let's, before we begin, let's actually buy some racing tires. Like some actual racing tires. Mercury. Okay, let's buy racing tires soft. I think that's fine. But let's also buy medium, just in case the softs run out. Or wear out, I should say. Because I'm not making a pit stop for a 5-lap race. Okay, so now we should be fine. This is still a 200-point race, though, and also, holy moly, we are against some actual competition here. So, this might not be the best car for this, actually. Also, I have fine-tuned this car to do 1,000 miles, not this. So... this might be a problem. Okay, luckily I don't have to worry about any sort of penalty. Don't exactly know how good this car is going to be. Ooh. Okay. Go. So... let's see, if there's any chance I could catch up, I'm not sure. It's not looking likely. That guy up ahead is roaring past. Yeah, you know what? I don't think we'll do this event with this car. I'm not changing the settings. I am going to keep this for the 1,000 miles event. Alright, let's just do individual races and see what I might be able to pull off. I'm definitely fine with using a better vehicle, though. Stars and stripes. Production cars only, US cars permitted. Okay, let's see. Let's try Infineon. Probably need race cars. Yep. That's exactly what I'm thinking too. Okay, this one also seems to have some pretty high power vehicles. Although this is a 7-point race. So this might not be so bad. Also the AI. Holy shit, come on, turn. Also, it seems like the AI might not be going as fast as they were in the other race. So, yeah, this might just be an easier tournament period. I'm not sure, though. Remaining special conditions, will I do them together in specific streams? I don't think. I think I'll just do them kind of whenever. Unless they're... Yeah, I think I'll just do them whenever. Should I have taken this straight? Yeah, that was just awful. You know what? I'm gonna start this over. I need to actually turn there. Yeah, retry. There's a problem with this car. It doesn't turn super well. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Go. Get out of the grass. Slam! Alright. Oh, and by the way, I can use the Pagani Zonda race car for all of the road circuits for special events. And I can slap super... I think I can slap super softs for all of them, too. Come on, turn. Yeah, I'm definitely noticing a performance drop because I have to use sports tires as opposed to racing. We'll need to be in second in that part. Oh, probably need a bully tactic in the 2 kilometer straight. Oh yeah, I'll need to be second in that part for sure. Oh, wait, do you mean at the end of the mission or at the beginning of the straightaway or the start or the beginning or the end? They can't be too aggressive, otherwise they suffer a penalty. Almost at the end, you probably need to hit the lead car. Depends on RNG. Even though I'm good distance ahead, still don't want to be in the grass too long. Okay, go. Okay. And let's do Laguna Seca. Alright, I think I'll do, like, once I finish this, I think I'll do one more event from the American events, if I can, and maybe a couple special events with the Zonda. And then I guess I'll call it a stream. I think next time we may as well start 1,000 miles. I see no real reason not to start that. Go, 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 go. Fuck, dude. Get back on the gravel. Race per stream. One race per stream unless I do part of the race with 3 times speed. 1,000 miles is like 2.5 to 2 hours, I think, per race, isn't it? I mean, unless one of the races takes 3 hours, I could do 2 races per stream. Also, can you actually speed up the race by 3 times when you use Bob? Or is it just reduce the amount of time you have to spend in the race? Because I've not learned how to speed up by 3 times. Buddy, you get out of the way. Buddy. Get out of here. On race monitor, you can do 3 times by pressing R1 right and D-pad. Ah. Okay, that's... Okay, cool deal. Because I was doing some B-spec racing off-screen, and I didn't know that. I could do some B-spec racing off-screen now, too, if I want. 25 laps on Nürburgring. Yeah, that'll take... Alright, let's assume 9. 9 minutes. Well, actually, wait, let's assume 8. 8 times 25 is 200... Oh, my, that's 240. 2 hours, 40 minutes. I know Le Mans is 35. Come on. Ah. Back on the road. Back on the road. Back on the road, on the riot trail. Oh. You know, maybe it will be one lap per stream, or one race per stream then, if they're all that long. Okay, so one more lap, or one more race. Okay. Okay, out of the way. Before. Too bad this didn't receive any version of PS3 and PS4. Yeah. Yeah, ditto to a lot of other games is available for other consoles. Yeah, I'm guessing it's some sort of licensing issue. Not with the music, because they could just take the music out if they want. Although that also doesn't make any sense because these are PlayStation exclusive. Like, we brought this up before quite a few times, but why is Gran Turismo 2 not on the PS3 PSN Classics? Like, they would, even if it cost them, let's say, or even if, let's say, back in 2009 or 10, when they were really porting games over on PSN Classics, even if the licensing cost them $1 million or two, they could print all that money back with the sales they would get, I would think. And yeah, I don't know why it's a great question why this wasn't ported over to the PS3, PS4. RE0 is harder than CVX. If you play the game on hard and you don't know what you're doing, you could debate if it's harder. But if we're talking normal difficulty, I would say, nah, CVX is still harder. Although Zero... You've asked this question before, I think. Or no, you asked if Zero is just hard, and that's why I don't stream, I think. Or don't stream that. Zero's harder for more annoying reasons, rather than the game is actually, like, difficult, with difficult enemies and such. Although Zero is not... It's not as long as CV, but it's the only game at, like, approaching that level. Knife only is definitely worse in Zero than in CV. I will say that. The knife in Zero is just... It's just so bad. Like, it's so bad that, that the knife-only category on speedrun.com actually allows for segmented runs. No other game in the franchise allows that. CVX, the knife is actually very powerful, but awkward to use because instead of just a downward stab, you do a half circle motion. Also, hello, I might be able to use that in the previous tournament. You do like a half circle slash downward, but it also multi hits. If you time it correctly, you can hit a zombie as it grabs you, and the zombie automatically gets knocked down. Which is a pretty useful safety strat if you already have a knife equipped. Alright, so what do we have here? You know what? I think I'm going to use this car here for that one event. Yeah, actually, medium should be fine. $900. Yes, please. Okay, I should have no trouble winning this. I should have no trouble winning this event. Or, wait. Wait, I could use this in this one. Alright, let's do it. Oh, and Soul. Alright, cool. Soul, I think, has just a bunch of straightaways. So I can definitely take advantage of that with my 912 horsepower car. Yeah, 1-point race. Yep. Yeah, this is no challenge whatsoever. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Wait, whoa, shit. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever seen this racetrack. Or I should say that I've raced on it. Okay, I need to slow way the hell down there. Don't slam the wall again. There we go. Never tried to use PS2 emulator? Not at the moment. I never tried using PS1 emulator either, because, like, I'm one of those I prefer something physical people. Not that I'm against using emulators, obviously, but, like, I have quite a bit on PS2. And overall, finding things on PS2, like on eBay, is not actually terribly expensive yet. So yeah, I generally prefer physical. Even digital on a physical console. But yeah, no, I never tried using a PS2 emulator. that is quite easy too. Isn't that what I'm... Oh wait, no, that's not what I'm doing. I can imagine, especially if I get the race car, which I don't think I need to do. For that if I'm to not hit the wall. But no real reason for me to be careful. Never get that corner well. midfield. Right, I think we'll do like two of the hard special events. Obviously ones that don't require dirt tires. Using this thing, and then we'll call it a stream. Get out of the way. You're too slow. Get out of the way. So slow, I need to bash him out of the way. Interest in buying Detroit Become Human? Kinda, yeah. All I know about it is that it's a futuristic game on PS4/PS5, PC, etc. Although DDR Jake did a long play of it, probably not 100% long play of it. It took him a cumulative total of like 6.5 hours, which is a little short. Though I don't know anything about the game. Alright, so that's the Camaro event. Oh, crap, I hit retry. Don't need to do that. Alright. 2 special circuits, and then we'll call it a night. Special condition events. Let's just do hard. Cuba circuit, all cars permitted. Let's go. And I know you can't use Bob for these. I tried. Oh, hello? Okay, this is actually going to prove to be challenging. I did not think I'd be against that. Oh, and there's no tire wear either, so if I have trouble with this race, I'll just slap on super softs. Let's see. Get out of the way. Oh, yeah, penalty. That's not good. Eh. I think it was worth the penalty, though. If I must be blind. Okay, yeah, let's get super softs, actually. Prize one you can't sell. What, it's just not worth anything? Alright, let's slap on some super softs. And do an oil change. Because I did forget to do that. Alright, oil change. Win the Suzuki on one of the Yosemite. Oh. Although I do know that's heavily nerfed, but that is good to know I can win that still. Chevrolet. Tune shop. Yeah, super softs. Slap that on. Okay. Can we get any other upgrades, or is this just it? I think for most of these racing vehicles, the upgrades are just there. Oh god, I could slap on a nitrous to this. Holy shit. Oh wait, I've already done this. And then I think... Yep. Yep. Can't take 20 minutes for both races. Okay, and there's only one race for this event, so... Ah, okay. Wait, did my point counter go up? Holy shit. How did my point counter go up? Or is it just because I'm against a better vehicle? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, it's one of the best cars in the game. Oh, okay. So it's actually even harder than the 787. Though I do have super sauce, and there is no tire wear, so I think it might be good. Fortunately, my tires might be a bit better than his. I'm not sure what kind of tires he has. Presumably normal racing. Hang on. Okay. Presumably normal racing, and I have super softs. So that definitely makes a difference for this event, period, much less when the road is wet. Turn, turn, turn. Go. Go, go, go. Okay, nice. Alright, one more special event. One more. And what do we win that I can't sell? Ford GT02. Not bad. Okay, let's see. So I assume by can't sell, that just means wherever it is, it doesn't sell for anything. Yeah, it doesn't sell for anything. Alright. So, last event. What are we gonna do? Let's do this one. Oh, wait. I can't do that one. Can't do that one. That one? I can do this one. George 5 Rally. Or is it just V? Yeah, we'll do this one. Okay, if this car is... What the hell is this racetrack? Okay, if this car is as good as I think it's gonna be, this is gonna be easy. I also didn't see how many points I'd be winning for winning this race. Super soft tires. Oh shit. I was not paying attention to the minimap or the track. Fuck. Get around this, please. God damn, this one has a lot of tight cornering. So what happens if you win during the penalty? Nothing. Okay, 1 point. Alright, last race. Yeah, this is bully tactic as fuck. Gotta get around them at some point. The L1 camera on. Yeah, I definitely did that. See how far they are. Corner of the curve. Yeah, that's actually what I did. As well, yeah. You definitely, like, once you notice them gaining on you rapidly, you definitely want to move out of their way. Because they're stupid and will not pass you otherwise. And you want to try doing 1 or 2 cars at a time. If you get within 3 seconds of the first place guy, you can start doing some slipstreaming to him too. Oh, hang on. Damn controller. Yeah, sometimes this controller's analog stick, the right stick, likes to aim down a little bit. That's what happened there. But yeah, for that slipstream race, you definitely want to make sure the AIs are behind you. They can be a pretty far distance away, so don't actively slow down for them. Because they can slipstream from quite a distance, even if you can't see it. But try to do that. But yeah, try to have like one or two at a time. Alright. Let's see what we win before we end the stream. Also, 899 horsepower? Did it go down to that? It was at 950. Oh well. Anyway, let's see. What do we win? Ah, this car. Doesn't really catch my eye as being something that great. Well, at any rate, we'll have a quick look at it and then we'll determine if it's worth using. Oh, here it is. Four-wheel drive, 449. It doesn't really look all that great to me, but whatever, we'll see, I guess. Right, so I'm gonna call it here. When we come back, I suppose I'll start the 1,000 miles event. Let me just hop in the Cougar. Because I know for a fact that this can do all of them. Maybe not easily, but it can definitely do all of them. And let's also get some upgrades. And more tires. Oh, I already got them all. Well, okay, let's get this one. I guess I'll equip these. If I run out of fuel before the tires get wore out in any of the races, I can just switch to them. I'm pretty sure I need to have normal tires and not soft and super softs. Okay. I'll just buy all the upgrades I can. Oh, it looks like I bought a lot already. Oh. Alright, sure. Like, all the money that I'm spending here will be made up because you win 150,000 credits for every single race in the 1,000 miles tournament. So that's 600,000 minus whatever, or not including whatever you get from the winning the event itself, like the tournament. I think you win a pretty substantial reward there too. And we'll actually have a quick peek there too. European events. I'm not gonna do any of these races. 1,000 miles. 300,000, so we'll win 900,000. I'm just curious how many. Okay, 95 laps of Paris, 95 of 99 in Monaco, 35 there. Okay. I'm just curious how many points I'll win. One. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we'll crush this. Just gotta be mindful that my tires are gonna be hard. More than likely. Alright. So that's it for the stream. Like I said, when we come back, we will start that event. I'll do 1 or 2 races there per stream. So we'll save the game. And on that note, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Farewell.